Hi, so about a month ago, I posted an updated drag routine and you guys kind of came for the doll. You said, Pearl, that looks gorgeous, but that ain't gonna work on my face. Some of you said it was a little too simple, that I looked like Tina Knowles. And by the way, I beat my friend Sergio's face with this exact mug, and he's an absolute brick. Don't get me wrong, like a very handsome double, but as a woman, questionable. And she was stunning. So that would absolutely work on your face if you do it correctly. But regardless, you don't have to worry about that because today I'm gonna give you the drama, the glamour, the smokiness, the black eyeshadow, the cut crease, everything but the kitchen sink mama. And we're gonna turn this mugshot into a glamour shot. And I've teamed up with Maven Beauty to help us discover our womanhood today. I'm not here to be annoying and try to shove another neutral eyeshadow palette down your throat. Okay, I really don't care. Ow. What I'm saying is the products are superior to other products in their price range. You know who I'm talking about. You know who you are. Sick of dousing everything in Fix Plus to make your product work for me. I'm not gonna mention any names. That's not who I am. I'm gonna stop before I have a heart attack. Maven really just has really simple, ingenious marketing. It's for that Instagram baddie, you know what I mean? Like when I look at this, it reminds me of Kylie Jenner, you know what I mean? Like I wanna take a selfie like this with my long nails and my nude matte eye. Thank you, Maven, for putting the actual lipstick shade on the outside of the tube, so when I'm digging through my thousands of lipstick shades, I don't have to pull each individual tube out, pull off the cap, twist it up, and realize it's not the color I want, put it back and I keep going. That actually drives me fucking crazy. Leave a comment if I'm not alone. I don't know, this packaging just sends me somewhere that I love, and they also have a couple of really smart little makeup tools that I'll show you later. Anyway, let's just jump right into it and lay it on nice and thick today. If you're ugly, you're gonna love this.
So the first thing is brows. I'm actually starting with glue stick this time, and then I'll add gel on top. I let my brows grow in, so this will eliminate any texture when I cut them with concealer later. While that dries, I'm using One Size Primer and Sweetie. I'm laying it on thick. I'm practically creating a thin mask of this to sit underneath my makeup. And I'm basically doing the exact same thing with foundation. Just cake it on and fill up your pores until your skin looks smooth. Some of y'all asked if I put foundation on my forehead, and I do, just not that much. I really don't need a lot because bronzer will, you know, give me a lot of coverage later. Then I added concealer in a triangle shape, and I'll set it with translucent powder. A lot of y'all were trying to comfort me saying, oh, your under eye highlight is too bright, sis, but y'all literally forgot I'm a man doing drag. Like, yes, I'm a woman, but this is still drag. If I don't do this, I'll be a man. Like, the science is not that complicated. So I just sculpted around my face with some bronzer, but for my nose, I'm just drawing two very thin but defined lines down the edges. Then I'm taking a powder brush and just brushing the excess away. And as you can see, it gives you a perfect little nose contour. Now I'm dousing my face in setting spray, letting it dry, and applying baking powder underneath my eyes and jaw. And I'm using the baking powder also to define the outer edges of my nose. Now onto brows. So this is going to look a little crazy for a minute, but just bear with me. So I'm taking Maven Beauty Basic Beat Cream Eyeshadow Base in Teddy, and I'm using this to lengthen my brows. If you use product to laminate your brows like I do, then you need a really thin eyebrow product to define and add color. So powder will bulk up the texture, and eyebrow pencils just don't go on smoothly, so using a cream eyeshadow base is perfect. Best of all, it's self-setting, so you just put it on and move on to concealer. Okay, so now we can start doing drag, yay! So I'm using this bone-colored shadow from the Soft Blend palette and setting the concealer under my brow. Now I'm taking these taupe colors from the Medium Blend palette and combining them to use them as a transition color. I'm just applying that all over my eye and pulling it back towards my brow. I've left my black wing liner in the past, so I'm using eyeshadow to give me the same pull that eyeliner used to do. As I was saying before, the shadows are perfect. 2 dabs and my entire eyelid is covered. I really don't know what else you need from a $19 palette, sis. Now I'm taking these 2 colors from the Bold Blend palette and I'm gonna liven up these tones before going in and adding depth and dimension. None of these eyeshadow palettes are really standalones. They all just work together and blend seamlessly. Now I'm taking this dark brown and black shadow from the Define palette and adding some drama. This can look a little too smoky at first, but that's okay because we're gonna go in and cut the crease with concealer in a moment. As you can see, the crease has been cut, and then I'm going back in with the same shadow I used to set under my brows, and I'm gonna set my lid with that. I like to do a nice bright lid. It just, for me, gives me like more eyelid space rather than using like a deep color. So even if I do a smoky eye, I'm still going to use like a brighter color on the lid. Before I put shadow on my lower eyelid, I'm going to use the Maven Waterproof Liquid Liner to line my eyes. This is my new favorite eyeliner of all time. It's in a genius little dispenser. You rotate the tube, it clicks a couple times, and the eyeliner comes out the tip. My eyeliners are always drying out, or the brush gets weird from all the dipping, and there's always drama, but now it's over. And as you can see, the tip is extremely tiny, so you can get really precise on the inside corner of your eye. So now I'm just taking the same shadows and smoking out that liner I created. The only thing I can tell you is to use a tiny brush for this. If your eye looks are a little messy, it might be because your brushes are too big. So tiny brushes are really the way to go. They help with accuracy and will just help make your overall look a little more polished. Now I'm cutting my lower crease, and holy fucking shit, you guys popped right the hell off about this in my comments on my last tutorial. I started doing this when I was practicing my celebrity transformations, but I now know that this is a Korean trend, so let me rephrase. If you see drag queens outside of Korea doing this, know you saw me doing it first. Now you can all take a deep breath and stop being fucking annoying. Thanks. Just kidding. As you can see, I just added lashes. I look stunning, like Mary-Kate Olsen. Is that you? Yes, it is. It's me. Hello. Now that my eyes are done, I'm going to brush away this baking moment and add some blush. I'm just warming up the perimeter of my face, not really concentrating this on the apples of my cheeks. This helps retain that triangular highlight that I painted on earlier. This Maven Highlighter is my new favorite highlighter. It's super creamy and works so much better on textured skin than a loose powder highlight. I'm using Draped Up, and it goes on like butter, and you don't need to douse your face in setting spray to make it stick. So we love her. Finally, onto lips. I'm using the shades Buena and Sus to give me a really nice, fleshy, nudie sort of lip color. I really like these Maven lipsticks because they're like the perfect fleshy nudes. They're not like too pink, they're not too beige, they're just like really natural looking. So we love that. And I'm just going to top it off with a little clear lip gloss, and this is my makeup all finished. So here's my final look, all wigged and hoed out looking. My outfit is from Fashion Nova, who actually owns Maven Beauty, so just makes sense to throw a lipstick or an eyeshadow into your cart while, you know, shopping on their website. I'll leave links for everything below. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this drag makeup tutorial. It's a little more dramatic than last time, bitches. Thank you for watching. Let me know how gorgeous I am in the comments below. Love you, bye!